Hello friends. It is too warm. I'm with you all on this. It is very hot. Hello. How we doing, friends? Oh wait, I got a nice ice cold refreshing. Hold on, ASMR. Oh, Pepsi. Hello. Oh, I'm looking very orange. There we go. That's a bit better. Hello. Hi. Thank you so much, Jay, for the prime. Welcome on in. May you enjoy all of our beautiful emotes. That is very, very kind of you. Thank you so much for using your prime here. Welcome. Thank you. Yes, I am wearing Final Fantasy. I'm ready. I'm gonna be such a clown. It's gonna be so, I'm ready. I'm so excited though. Like, I don't even know what they're gonna show. I'm sure I'm gonna be happy with literally anything. But there is that small part of my brain that is like, what if? What if? What if? What? What if? I also have some nice refreshing cold water as well. The presentation is tonight. I'm gonna be streaming if anyone wants to scream with chat and I. What's happening today? There is a Final Fantasy VII 25th anniversary shenanigans. And the remake Twitter is tweeting about it. They're doing a presentation for 10 minutes, which is quite a short time. And yeah, Alice has set a standard now. Squeenix, are you gonna compete? Are you gonna just let Atlas win this one, huh? Anyway, hello! How's everyone doing? I hope you're all really well. Hello, Pinky Cat Lady, Noxy, Hungry, Mini Scream, Mike, Bo, Spirit Noodle, Megan. I'm so jealous of how much you slept, Megan. Please send me some sleep. Geo, hello. Penguin, hello. James, Choival, Patrick, Ike, Grunwalla, Jay, I don't know if I've probably missed people. Hello. I just want to release a Crisis Core. It would be cool to have a Crisis Core port so that people can actually play it and not emulate it. I think that would be really rad. Yeah. I say if they don't do anything P2 related, we'll hire Edgeworth and damn Sue all brat. The Harry's Rider. Yes, I got it freshly dyed. So it'll fade out more orange again, but for now it is quite red. Quite red indeed. Yes. Hi Shmeev, hi Pelgrini. Yes, we manifest. If you want to come shenanigans, we're gonna watch it tonight. If you want to watch the presentation with me and chat, that would be cool, I guess. I don't do many reaction streams, so it's kind of cool. I figured this one. It'll be on stream. Yeah, I'll be streaming. I secretly hold hope for the Goro Kechi spin-off game rumors being true. There is no bigger gun than me. Yeah, didn't the copyright... Not that I'm like trying to dash your dreams. Someone was saying the copyright ran out on that. I don't know. Also, I will say I read a fic right before stream that was about Akechi and Haru, and I'm just lads, I'm not gonna lie, I'm dying. I'm in my feelings, but that's fine. When am I not? My eyes aren't mistying. It's fine. I see Beeb. A reaction stream is a treat, just a little one. Yes. Are you gonna end and go get food, or are you gonna stream? No, I'm gonna chill for a bit. I'm gonna like do a normal stream length, then go chill, then come back. Well, I'm probably gonna edit actually. Edit, then come back at like 10:45, and then the presentation is at 11. And it's only 10 minutes, so it'll probably be quite a short stream unless we are screaming for like, I don't know, an hour. Maybe I am Vincent Valentine. I too sleep for unreasonable amounts of time and can be befriended as secret content. You are Vincent Valentine kin. They're gonna be such good things. The fic I read is so angst. It is so pain. It is the one like thing with the Kechi and Joker that hurts me the most. Oh my god. Yeah. Hi, Bluebird. How you doing? Hair looks nice. Thank you so much, Rist. How are you? The best way to stay hydrated in this heat is to periodically mist your face with emotions. Ah, good to hear, good to hear. Yeah, because I guess if I don't like properly cry, like if no tears shed, it's just like rehydrating my eyeballs, I guess, in a way. Yeah, healthy. You do love prodding at emotional wounds. I do. Crying. I just rewatched your rank 8 reaction and some of the Okumura arc and I was laughing, crying this way through a chef's kiss. Ah, thank you so much. I'm having a blast. I was really struggling with getting into editing because obviously with each palace or like each arc, it's like it's so much more stuff keeps happening because you get more confidence, so then you're doing more stuff in the day. So there is just so much content, like because I'm at Kaneshiro, so we're just getting like Sejiro, like Yusuke. There's just a lot of stuff happening, and then there's all the Akechi stuff happening, and I just am having to be so ruthless about cutting stuff out of the video because it's meant to be like highlights and reactions. But I'm like, oh no, that one scene with Makoto is just so good. Like it just shows off Makoto's character so well. So I have to keep it in there. And I'm like, no, Hannah, you want this video to be under an hour and a half. You can't do this. So I'm having to be so ruthless with all of these edits. Jeez, it's quite time consuming, but it's fun. Honestly, can't imagine editing down hundreds of hours of stuff. It's a lot, I'm not gonna lie. It's painful. Thank you so much, Noxie. It's painful, it's kind of fun, but it's painful as well. It's rewarding when I get to do like the fun editing, but the draft editing is like
awesome.
Pain. Awesome. So true. Thank you so much, Wolgub, for the 8 months in a row. Holy moly. Thank you so much. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Welcome back. Hi Farron, how's it going? Only the highlights are only Haru and Akechi in the video. Got it. Yes. Honestly, I might share the fic that I read, the Haru Akechi fic that I read in Discord because it was just so good and so angst. And I'm like, I just want to talk about it. I just want to talk about them. I just love them. They are my favorites. They are most wonderful. Yes. I've been having terrible cramps all day. No, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I hate that. I hate cramps. It's just not fair. It's just not allowed. It shouldn't be legal. I'm so sorry. I hope you are feeling better. Oh, you said you're feeling better. I can't read. But I'm glad you're feeling a bit better. May you only continue to go upwards. Yes. I am just like, whenever I cramp, I just heat pads. Heat pads everywhere. I currently have a heat pad on my back because my back has been hurting so much recently, which when it is so warm outside, can't lie, not a fun combination. It's like, it's so hot, but my back has been in so much pain. And heat pads are one of the only things that helps. So I'm just like a sweltering mess. Good evening, Cryptida. Hello, Ultraviolet. How are you both? How are we feeling, especially Akechi stands? I read a fic that made me want to be mean to Akechi, but also not because it made me sad, but also, yes, and I read it right before stream and it was very good. Haru and Akechi just have my heart. Haru Akechi fic, just most peak. Will Sue cramps and hire Phoenix Wright? Hell yeah. Upwards like elevators? DP cream. I've not had that. No, maybe I should try that. Maybe I should try that. Good idea. Thank you so much, Mr. Webb.
Boy. Hello, super geeky, lovely room.
Hello. To the room. Room, say hello back. Cool. I hope you heard that. Thank you so much for the 15 months. Thank you. How's it going? How you doing? Thank you. My cramps are always so mean. Oh my god. When I was luckily as I got older, they've gotten better-ish. When I was younger, cramps were like, I've thrown up, I've like passed out, everything they are no joke. It makes me so mad when people are like, oh, it's just cramps. I'm like, just are you kidding? The number of times I've thrown up at school or just in general. Do not start. I've started having dreams where Shuak is canon. I don't know how you say that. Is it Shuake? Shuak? I don't know how you say it, but good. I'm glad. Why do I hear Crisis Core? Do I hear Crisis Core or am I placeboing me? Crisis Core Port, let's go. Was a teacher saying that? Oh, of course. Of course it was teachers saying that. Of course. Hannah, you don't need to go home. You need to learn to deal with this. It's gonna happen your whole life. Well, yes. Yeah, it is. I'm throwing up every month. So true. Let me go home, please. Hi, Wendy Channel. Don't have any. Damn. Yeah. They've definitely got better as I got older. But I mean, they'll still completely knock me out. Like literally, like last week or whatever, I had to delay stream because I was in so much pain and I just was like crawling to get painkillers, like hunched over. And I took painkillers and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go sleep. That's my strategy, is like, if I'm just not conscious, I'll be okay. Which sometimes backfires because they can wake you up because it's so painful. But I was just like, wow, okay, I'll take painkillers, I'll go to sleep, I'll wake up, I'll be fine. And it kind of worked because I could stream, but I was achy. It hurt. So yeah. You know, I've started having like less cramps, but like my hips and my back, like it's like my bones are being crushed. It's like not as like that twisty crampy feeling, but it's just like, oh yes, my bones are just being torn apart. And I'm like, I don't know what I would prefer actually. What now? Yes, it's fun. Cramps are cool. Good times. Thank you for the resub. Shmeev, thank you so much for the 4 months. Welcome back. Thank you so much for the support. I hope you're doing really good. Thank you. Yeah, stretches do actually help. Stretches and like walking. It's really annoying. Like exercise in general helps, but you don't want to do it because you're in pain. It's a time. Hi, Tamstu. What's up? The first day that knocks me on my ass. Yeah, for me, it's the first and second day. The second day is way worse. First day, it's bad. Second day is like the worst. Third day still hurts. And then it kind of chills out. But day 2 is just like your motivation though. I have to have my mom come over and help me. Oh my god. I'm so glad you have your mom to help. That's adorable and that's so sweet. Oh. Adverts. Oh my god, the adverts when they're like running around and they're like getting on the bus and they're like leaping all over the place and you're like, I've never experienced this. Hi Pihan, how you doing? I would not wish that monthly on anyone. Holy shit. I don't know, like god, yeah, I don't know. I'm getting a wisdom tooth pulled today. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Gosh, a lot of us are going through it, huh? I'm so sorry. Oh, thank you. Oh, we haven't danced in so long. If you're newer here, I'm so sorry for what you're about to witness. Thank you. I'm so sorry. 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 I'm so sorry.
Hello, how are
Hello.
you? Doing well, and I have a question. What did you feel about P5R?
What did I feel? Oh, big question. Thank you so much for the £10 tip. That is so nice. Thank you so much. Thank you for the generosity, Dyslexis. What did I feel? So much. There was a lot of pain. But there was a lot of good times as well, actually. I mean, there were some real highs and lows. It's probably one of my favorite games I've ever played. I don't like the royal ending that much. But I think it's worth playing it either way. So I guess that's a pretty good recommendation. I'd like a refund. Valid. Fair. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Yeah, it was a real mix. There was some happy, there was some sad, there was a lot of really good moments, to be fair. I think Persona is, I mean, it's a good balance of pain and happy times, so it's worth it. It is worth. It was a journey. It was a beautiful journey. I can't wait to play 4 and 3. What did she not feel? True. True. I don't remember the last time we had that a lot either. We should have gifts. You're so right. I still need to add the Garrus one though. And that we played that like a year ago. We need Dancing Akechi in there ASAP. Yes. He is a mood. Do you think you'll end up playing 4 or 3 first? I'm gonna play 4 first, because I'm gonna wait for 3 to be available to me. So that'll probably be a long time, because I don't think they've said when they're releasing them. But yes. So the people who played OG Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal, which one would you recommend? I would like 100% go Royal. Royal has like the best content of the game. I'm not gonna lie. And I can like, I'm like so secure in saying that, even though I've not played vanilla. I just know what's not in vanilla, and Royal has the best content. So even though I don't like the Royal ending, just watch the vanilla ending and then it's worth it. Like it's the best. It's so good. Of course the Brit recommending royalty. Hi Lanfa. 3 is way harder than 5. That's okay. I didn't find 5 that hard, to be honest. They don't have a Kedshi, that's true. But we are wait, let me hold on. We need the graph. We need the graph. The graph. Where is the graph? What did I entitle the graph? The best graph? The graph to end all graphs. This is my media to play to watch list for 2022. We have knocked off one of these gay rival pairings with the next gay rival pairing we're currently on. And then after that, it will be the Danganronpa gay rival pairing, I assume. So, yes, it's just the gays and the rivals. Yes. Akechi more needed? No. Akechi's had enough time. He needs to go lie down. I would recommend to, yeah, and I'm gonna be starting Ava. I think when I'm done with my Hunter x Hunter manga read, then I'll be starting Evangelion. He is like, yeah, as he should be. He needs time alone. He needs to calm forever. Ever. Yes. So we're going perfectly counterclockwise from Death Note, and actually Ava is next and Devilman. I mean, actually, I think so. Because I've watched Death Note, then I did play Persona, now I'm currently playing Phoenix Wright, then I'm going to be playing Danganronpa, I'm then watching Evangelion, then I have to experience pain. I mean, not that the others aren't pain, but I feel like Devilman is the most. Like, Lion Owl isn't really painful. It's like kind of fun. It's kind of fun. But these two definitely have a lot of angst. Are you praising Death Note here? If you want to. If you wish to. Do you play horror games? Sometimes. Sometimes. Cute. Hi, Sabrina. Persona 2 has really good rivals.
Happy 51 months, Louise. For real, keep being your awesome goober self, Louise.
Thank you. Sal, thank you so much for the 51 months. That's too long. That's too long. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 51 months. Thank you so much. That's very long. Dark hair, blonde hair. I don't think that's what the graph is. I think it's rivals. But please don't tell me about Guts and Griffith because I'm going to be reading Berserk. But I don't think the graph is dark hair, light hair. Thank you, Salve. I've not played Silent Hill 2, but I'm going to. Well, I'm going to play Silent Hill in general at some point. I really want to play them. Hi Fanlight, how's it going? Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dyslexis, for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so heckin' much. My god, that's incredibly nice of you. Thank you so much. If you just got a sub, but please feel free to say thank you and spam up your favorite emotes that you just received. Thank you so much. That is incredibly kind. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, George. What's up? Surviving the heat. Just about. I've got like every window and door open so that I'm trying to like get circulation going. But I'm not gonna lie, it's very warm. It's so warm. It is very toasty. Yes. Persona 2 has actually sort of canonically gay characters and I want to play it so bad. Damn, I did not know this about Persona 2, but I've heard rivals, I've heard gays. I'm in. But I don't think I can play it, so maybe I'm not in. Great Ace Attorney. I think Great Ace Attorney has the character that I'm most into out of Ace Attorney. Is it Great Ace Attorney? I don't know. It's the guy. He's kind of like Edgeworth, but he has like a cross here. Him. Yes. It's so good. Hi Salmon, how's it going? My apartment is off cycle. It's my apartment. I don't know about yours. The hallway, like outside my apartment, you come back home, you like walk into the hallway and it is just like a wall of heat. It is disgusting. It is horrible. Even if like outside is warm and you're like, oh, finally I can relax at home, you've got to crawl through the hallway first because it is just disgusting. It's horrible. I've not watched Persona anime. I'm going to be watching it with a friend. And we're going to experience it together and cry. Yay. Yay. Yes. Barak? Yes, I believe it is him. Yes. One of my best friends loves Persona 2 and doesn't even like JRPGs otherwise. Oh my god. The thing I've heard about Persona, is it Persona 2 or Persona 1 that is like hallways? Or is it both of them? My office boilers and the hallway is a nice breath of cool out. Oh my jeez. At least I can go stand out there and just kind of go. Maybe I should buy an AC. The only thing with AC is I think it's going to be too loud because I put it in here. Because I'm fine to suffer in the heat in my bedroom. But this room is it's just so warm. You're playing Persona 5 for the first time? I hope you're loving it. Persona 1 is hallways. I'm still in that hell, don't you worry. The endless hallway. One day you'll escape. Persona 1 and 2 feel more like SMT dungeon crawler games. I see. I don't know what that is, but I'll take your word for it. I have no knowledge of SMT, sadly. I can finally play Persona 5. I'm so happy. It's so wonderful. It's so good. I'm so glad I gave it another go. I'm excited for Persona 3 and Persona 4 very much. Yes. Not too loud? Nice. Persona 2's gameplay, from what I've heard, is not aged well, which is why I'm waiting on Atlas to expose us with a remake. You're ready for Joker 2? No. No! Just don't make movies anymore. I've decided we need a year of no movies. And then maybe we can try again. No. No. I finally beat Okamura. Oh my god, it's such a fight. It's a time. That one took me like 3 days. 3 or 4 days, I think. It was a long time. It was a long time. If there's a 3-pack bundle, I might get Royal. Royal is rad. It is very rad. No movies, just video games and anime. Yes. Yes. Will we ever be emotionally ready for Jokes 2? I literally remember watching Joker 1 and just turning to the person I was watching it with, and we were like, that was bad. And it's just like, you know when you look at the other person and you're like trying to suss out what they felt about the film before you can say what you feel about the film? We just looked at each other like, that wasn't good. That was not enjoyable. Which film? Joker. Do you have Throne gifts? Yes, I do. I don't know how updated the list is though. I don't know what gifts. I don't know what it's on like a timer. I don't know if I've set up an actual command for it because I am not a very good streamer. As soon after Crimes and Grindelwald from my friend, you're brave for even watching that film. That half a second period where you both realize you don't like something is incredible. Yes, I also had it when I was watching Spencer with Harley, and we went to the cinema to watch Spencer because we were like, this looks really good, and we're both interested in the topic, and we're down. We went, and like stuff would happen in the film, and we would like laugh. It was literally us two and 2 other people in the whole cinema. And we would like laugh and try not to laugh. And then I just remember we finished but there were like some like moments where I was like, oh, maybe Harley's like really enjoying this. So I remember we finished the film and I turned to Harley and I was like, Harley might have enjoyed this. And Harley just looked at me and was like, that was terrible. I was like, yes, it was so bad. Oh my God. Oh, the Diana movie. Yes. 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 That just like somehow Diana is the villain. It's really weird because I hear like I've seen a lot of Americans be like, it's great, and then I no. The music is from the Haikyuu OST, Haikyuu anime. Are you ready to be disappointed for tonight's events? No, it will be beautiful. Luckily, I'm not really easily disappointed by announcement stuff, but I'm really hyped. I'm going to be streaming if anyone wants to hang out. Royal Family Propaganda. It was like Imagine if Diana was like kind of a dick to everyone in the royal family. And like servants would come help her out. And then she would be mean to them. Even though they were helping her. It was strange. It was a strange time. Enjoy your dinners. I've had that recently with the new Doctor Strange. I waited 30 minutes until leaning over to my friend to whisper a joke about it, and he joked back, and I was like, we're meant to be friends. Ah, that's so cute. I like that. Haikyuu is on my list. Good. Haikyuu is so much joy and so much wonder, and I love it so much. And it's so funny that you use Nixie and Lee emotes with that, because I'm currently rewatching it with Lee and Nixie. My dad works at Square Enix, and he told me that they are porting Crisis Core to every system, including the TI-84 calculator. Wonderful. That's amazing. Can I play? Yeah, can I play it on my fridge? I really, really want to play Crisis Core again. I am saving it for the Final Fantasy rewatch. Replay. But Crisis Core, I fear, oh my god, you know what, last night I was back in my Tumblr days. I was going slightly, I was watching GMVs and AMVs, and I was watching Zach and Aerith edits on YouTube, and I was getting really emotional. And I was just like, wow, this is gonna kill me, huh? And I was just getting real into it. And then I was watching 9S 2B edits, and I was like, god damn, these And then I was having a lot of feelings. Oh my god, also Megan, because you have read Umineko, I also played more Umineko last night, and that was everything kicked off. Everything. Holy god. So then that was a lot. So yeah, I just had my heart stamped in different ways. It was good fun. How was that? I mean, the music was banging. The music was really good, but the content was not. Holy fuck. I'm choosing to believe that if Crisis Core gets ported or remade, that it's because Apollo once again punched you in the face. Yes, I approve. Yeah. I'll have predicted this one too somehow. Yes, please yell at me. I meant to yell at you this morning, but I didn't have time. I've been, especially about two people who I'm in love with. Hi Pedrolito, what's up? Hi dude, hello, how are you? I've been listening to the Automata soundtrack for the last few days, and it's already making you want to rewatch Automata. Just do what I did, go watch edits and cry. and then be like, wow, what a game. I might replay Automata after I've played Replicant for the first time, to be honest. It feels like I played these games so long ago. I need to remember what it's like to feel pure agony, and yeah. All I heard was you saying to yell at you. Yes, yell at me, scream. I do have an obligation. It's so true. Is it not under obligation? Obligations, is that it? I don't know. Two thousands edgy Kingdom Hearts AMVs in my childhood, more than the actual game. Nice. Yeah, that was how I experienced a lot of games growing up, like Bioshock edits, Bioshock Infinite edits. The only reason I knew that there was a Final Fantasy character called Cloud was because of video game edits. Yeah, because I didn't have a way to play the games that I really wanted to play, so I'd either do watch throughs or edits of them. It was great. I sent you the most important summary of Neko in a GIF. Yeah. Okay, I've replied to you with my favorite moment. Well, actually, that is my favorite moment. Then it went downhill. I don't own a PS2 until I didn't own a PS2 until very late, so in its life cycle. So I never got to play a lot of the classics, so I lived off of Final Fantasy X AMVs for ages. They're great. They're so good. They're such a wonderful way to experience video games. I love it. Became Uncharted fans by watching edited playthroughs of all 3 games because we didn't have a PS3 yet. It was so much fun watching them like movies. That's exactly what I would do because I didn't have a way to play the video games. So I would watch YouTube cutscene movie, like the game I wanted, cutscene movie. Like I would just have to like try, or like I'd be like, the AMV would give me the vibe of it. Yeah, that's exactly how I experience video games. And then also like people playing them on YouTube, obviously, but yeah. I knew the main characters and a couple big moments just from school knowledge. Ooh, yeah, I just knew Cloud's name. I just knew that Cloud was a name. I think Snow is in 13. I know a lot of the 13 character names, I think, like Vanille, Snow, Sarah, Lightning. All of that is from AMVs. Yeah. Didn't want to see you reading Neko. I am. I've just finished. I don't know if you know the chapters, but chapter 10, I've not finished it, but I've gotten through a chunk of chapter 10 of episode 1. And my poor brain and heart and everything. But I'm loving it. It's really fun. The bits with Dojinshi edits though. Oh. When I was younger, instead of watching playthroughs, I would watch my brother play games. We'd pay for the games together for only him to play them and I'd watch. Are you the younger sibling by any chance? This is what my brother and I would do. My brother is the younger sibling and he would just be so happy to watch me play a game. Like I would play whatever and he would just be sat there just like watching. Good memories. Good memories. Between school, Cloud, Lightning, and Snow, they do sure love naming their characters after weather events. Yes, I'm the younger sibling. I'm the youngest. You did it too, huh? Yeah, I feel like if you're the youngest sibling or the youngest cousin, you just somehow inherently become the watcher and enjoy watching a lot, which is really cute in a way. But also, sorry from the older siblings that we were the ones that played the games. I remember my brother watching me play Sims and him being like, what's woohooing? And I was like, they're having a tickle fight. And he believed that for years. he bought into that for years. As a younger sibling, I wanted to play so badly, but we did the rule if you had to pass off the controller when you died, and I died so much they got more time. Aww. Aww. I did that for a few N64 games. That was my older brother's. He got Resident Evil and let me play when my parents wouldn't. Oh, so you had a cool older brother. Nice. Nice. Hi, Sunval. How are you? The 4 of us would hang out and play together, but the eldest gets to hold the controller. They're not having tickle fights. Yeah, it's tickle fights. That's why they laugh. And yep, don't worry about it. I lived in a quad for a lot of unis, so my roommates and I had a culture where we'd all watch each other play our favorite games. That is so lovely. Oh my gosh. I wish like none of my uni anyone was into games, and I had a PC in my room, and that was like crazy because I would play Dota at university. but I could not share that with anyone. Like at uni, I had online for like home friends. I also occasionally watch. What happened was we both wanted to play, but my sister refused to ever let me play past where she had gone, even if it was on another save file, which was agonizing. Aww, she didn't want spoilers. But you were allowed to be spoiled. Although the plus side would be that my elder sister and I would read out the text boxes for the younger two. That is so cute. Megan, that is so cute. What the hell? One of my favorite things, I was talking about this with AJ the other day. I don't know if any, like, I was really reminiscing over it and just like what an important part of the game experience it was for me. And I'm so sad that because of online downloads, we kind of miss out on it. But I remember, like, so my parents were kind of strict with when I, like, how much games I could play or how much TV computer time I could have. So I would not get to play it whenever I wanted. And I just remember instead, when it was like, no, Hannah, you can't play on the computer anymore. My favorite thing to do would be to get the CD case and just like look through the like pamphlet that came inside it. And I remember like whenever we would buy a new game, coming back in the car, I would like have to open the case and like take out the pamphlet and read through it and be like, oh my god, this is what I'm gonna do. And like Sims, it would like have pictures of all the stuff that was gonna come in the pack, and you would be like, oh my god, I'm gonna get a new chair, oh my god, I'm gonna get a new hairstyle, wow. And just like how thrilling that was. And like that was as good as playing the game. Like if you couldn't play the game, you would read the little book and you would just be like, oh wow, this is so cool, and that's that character, that's this character. And it was like so fun. And I'm so sad we don't get that anymore, because like everything's all online or whatever, and you just don't get to feel that joy. I miss them. You gotta read the book. Yeah, they were the best. I loved them. Everyone loves games except for Hannah. The only thing she hated more than games was herself. That's why she played Dota. Yes, it's not wrong. I always watched my dad and older sister play games until I was like 10 and was finally old enough not to be afraid to die in games. And now I'm the one true game obsessed person in my family. That is so cute. Oh my god, I love that. I'm glad that it was such a family thing. We had one night where we came back from a night out and we were all totally sloshed, and my friend helped another friend beat the Sephiroth fight in Kingdom Hearts 2. Someone called the campus police. You were cheering so loud. That's incredible. Please tell this story at your wedding or at their weddings or something. Someone's wedding. You gotta share this with everyone. Me and my brother's got like 30 minutes of video gaming a day, trying to play RPGs 30 minutes at a time. Oh my gosh. God, yeah, that's just take you a little bit, huh, to finish the games. I think I have a physical copy of Skyrim on PC with the book somewhere. That's how old it is. Oh my goodness gracious. Hi Dylan, how's it going? How are you? Yeah, I miss the game manuals so much, especially for Sims. They were such a big thing for me. My parents tried to limit me on an hour of games a day or something, so I'd sneak downstairs and play the games low volume and stay up late. Beautiful. One of my favorite things to do, okay, so like when I was younger, like my brother and I's punishment would be to go sit on the stairs if we were like causing trouble at dinner or something. That was our punishment. And then we learned that so like the banisters of the stairs, you could like slide in your DS, or I had a Game Boy as well, but at different, yeah, you could like slide it into the banisters and obviously it would like stay there. So you would be sent to go on the stairs, and then when no one was looking, you would like just slide up the stairs a bit, grab the DS, start playing. And then you could just grind out whatever you're playing. Nintendogs, yeah. I don't know what I played. I played such bad DS games. There was no taste. But do better that. Then close it, time's up, go back to dinner, probably cause more trouble so then you could get put back on the stairs again. It's great. Another memory of my brother is that I'd watch him build in Minecraft, then for Christmas he bought me my own account. Oh, what the hell? That's you. Wait, that makes me so happy. It's really cute. I'm not tearing up over that, it's fine. Everyone hid their DS or other devices under their pillow. If you didn't do that, you're lying. Yeah, and you have to like snap it shut, but like quietly, because it had quite a click to it. But you couldn't alert your parents to the noise, so you'd have to like kind of slide. I never might have been grounded or something because I just set up so with my Game Boy. Yes, James. Oh my god, I was watching it right before stream. I was laughing so much. If anyone is a fan of Gravity Falls, Alex Hush put out like all of the times that Disney said he wasn't allowed to, like he had to change how something was written because it wasn't family friendly. And goddamn Disney said that one of his jokes or something made it seem like it was too close to the fetish of being a furry. Disney said that. Disney, who made Fox Robin Hood hot. Disney. Not S&P approved, has been approved by S&P. So good. It's so good. Big fan of the t-shirt. Mine. The boys. They weren't backlit? I didn't know. That's so cool. I once was so pissed at a game that I hit it with my head and then it broke. It being the DS. I just love the idea that you headbutt your DS. Incredible. Oh, the amount of times I'd wake up at like 5:30 a.m. to get further in Kingdom Hearts 2 than my sisters. Amazing. I love that. I love it when kids are like, they have to have a strict bedtime, but obviously waking up in the morning is like they can do it whenever because they just had like they have to be up at at a specific time. So the kids will, instead of being like, oh no, I'll just play until the last minute I possibly can in the evening, they're so smart. I wasn't this smart of a child. I was like, no, I'll just play until I have to go to bed. But some kids will be like, okay, I'll go to bed like 2 hours early before my bedtime and then I'll wake up at 4 a.m. and just play games in the morning because I don't have any rules then. I can do what I want then. Genius children. I wish I could relate, but simply I cannot. Might try my best to not scream at 4 a.m. because I finally beat Terranort. See you, Sir Noodle. Have a good one. My older sisters used to be better than me at Kingdom Hearts, but now they need to call on me for bosses. Aww. That's so cute. I'm so glad so many of you have such like fun family ties to video games. That's so cute. I love that. I remember waking up at 6 just to have 2 extra hours of computer time. Genius. Like, I think that's the smartest way to do it when you're younger. I was not like that. I was like, I need to play immediately. I need to play right now. I cannot wake up early. One of my favorite memories was waking up at 6 a.m. with my mom, watching her get ready for the day, then going downstairs to play Mario 64. Aww. My older brother had a PS2 and sometimes he'd let me play with him, and one of the game choices was Tekken, which I would always beat him in by button mashing when he was trying to do combos legit. Needless to say, I was no longer allowed to play Tekken. That was just me and Super Smash Bros, which is why I just don't understand Smash. I don't get it. Like, I think the like pro scene seems kind of cool, but I don't get it because I've won and I don't know what any of the buttons do, and I'm playing against people who actually understand Super Smash Bros and I don't get it, and I keep winning. I don't it doesn't make sense. My brain. Ah! Shout out to all my fellow people who didn't know English as kids and got stuck every 15 minutes. Oh no. My sister's friend always tells me the story about how I caught her crying when they were playing outside, screaming that my sim died. You get really attached to those sims sometimes. I get it. I remember one of my favorite memories of playing games is Dogs with a Z on the DS. Not DS, Game Boy. Sorry, I was looking there because that right there is my Game Boy. I had Dogs with a Z on Game Boy, and I had accidentally, so at the beginning of the game you have to pick a dog. Like the plot is your parents allow you to have a pet dog, and you go choose which dog you want. And I am a huge fan of really big dogs, always have been, always will be. And I misclicked and I chose a little chihuahua thing. It wasn't a chihuahua, but it was like chihuahua-esque. And I misclicked and you couldn't back out. Like you could not be like, I don't want this dog anymore. And I think I like turned off my GameCube and turned it back on, and like somehow I like or maybe I didn't know to do that. Something. I did not like it. I was like, God damn, I don't like this dog. So it was like, okay, what would you like to name this dog? And I named it like Poopy or something, because I was just like, I don't like this dog. I'm gonna call his dog Poopy. And because, you know, I was like 9, poop was a huge insult. So I called the dog Poopy or something like that. And I then went on to have the most successful dog career of my entire life. And that dog and I was so attached. I was so attached to that dog. I would talk to my mum about the dog. I had an imaginary dog growing up. It like transformed into this dog. That dog and I, we fell in love. We were so close. It was the best, like, because you had to train the dog was like part of the game. And you could take part in competitions. Like, you never actually played the competitions. We weren't in 10 dogs level. You just kind of hoped for the best. But and me and this dog just was so connected. Like, it was the best dog I ever had in that game. No dog has ever compared since. And then at one point in the game, it's like, well, you've maxed out everything. You have completed the game. Like, you and Poopy have so many memories together that you can look back on, and that's it. Like, that's the end of your game with that dog. And I just remember having like a breakdown because I was like, that's my dog. Let me play more of the dog. Why are you taking my dog away from me? I don't need more memories. So yeah, that was a lot. But me and my dog Poopy, a beautiful journey from hatred to love. This music, right? It's just all kicking in. Once I had a game on the DS, I had to choose a language setting, but I apparently can differentiate French and the Dutch flags. Oh no. I felt like such an idiot and I didn't know how to change it because I couldn't speak French. No. I'm in tears, I know. Me and that dog. Oh, I miss him. He was such a beautiful puppy. It was an emotional time. Jeez. God, how do we move on from this? I'm sorry, I'm just on the verge of a breakdown. Okay, pals. Why is it now playing the Banana Fish OST? Well, we're in full spiral mode. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna start watching Haikyuu. Yes, please keep me updated on like everything, your favorite characters, wherever you're at, what's happening. Yes, yes, yes. It is time to lawyer. Speaking of emotional storylines, Edgeworth time. At least it's a happy banana fish song, otherwise we could have gone downhill quite quickly. But it is time to pause the music. Shh. Actually, we can have it while I change category. I love that show. Which one? Banana Fish? Haikyuu? Ace Attorney. Parrot saves the day? Question mark? I am so certain this parrot is gonna be on trial. Haikyuu? I love Haikyuu. It's so delightful. That whole little cubby there is just filled with Haikyuu. Okay, pause the music. Start up this music. Oh. I need so many Haikyuu figures. I want there to be better ones. There's some cute Nendoroids and stuff. I have Atsumu, Kenma, and Hinata as Nendoroids, but more. I need more. Are you ready to lawyer? Like you've never lawyered before? Gay lawyering? Gay lawyering. Same. I was not into volleyball at all. I didn't even know the rules of volleyball. I didn't even know the rules of volleyball. And then because of Haikyuu, I was watching volleyball at the Olympics and everything. It's lawyer time! Let's go. Okay, so if you weren't here yesterday, basically, we are trying to get Edgeworth, our husband, boyfriend, friend, rival, childhood friend to, he has been accused of murder. We're trying to get him off, obviously, because he didn't do it. There's a parrot, all of the above. Oh. Sorry, I'm just turning my fan on. Very nice. Literally Cat Lady, same. I was like watching it and I would make my, my mom would kind of like half be made to watch it, half just have curiosity. And then I would be explaining the rules and I'd be like, no, the Liberio, is that what they're called? You know what I mix up? Libero from Attack on Titan and Haikyuu, and I'm just like, which one? Which one is Haikyuu and which one is Attack on Titan? Sorry, library, yes. Get him off as in acquittal. Yes. Yes. Oh. No. You know, the classic childhood friends to strangers to rivals to enemies to lovers to enemies to lovers. Yes. Yes. I was in volleyball in middle school, but quick because the coach was too passive aggressive. What the hell? Rude. Also, hi Tater. Anyway, sorry. So Edgeworth also is terrified of earthquakes. That's a fact that will be important. Thank you for the follow, and thank you so much, Andrew.
Character, Phoenix Wright.
He is. He's the best. Thank you so much, Andrew, for the 10 months of support. That is a very long time. Double digits. Holy moly. Thank you. Oh my god. Orange, I've seen like 3 episodes of Free. It's very, someone like slammed another guy against a wall and they were like, they're rivals and old friends or something, and they were like staring at each other's faces and out of breath and my entire family does volleyball, everyone except my brother. Do you know what got him into volleyball eventually? Haikyuu. Yay, that's so cute. I love Haikyuu. Anyway, let's see if we're leaving Edgeworth to his own devices. Yes, so there was an earthquake and Edgeworth started having a panic attack, and then Maya and Phoenix literally were like, huh, that's strange, and then just left. And then and then just have never talked about it. They just mock him. They were like, haha, Gumshoe, did you know that Edgeworth had a mental collapse, lol? And Gumshoe's like, what the fuck? It's a time. It's a time. No. Free is even more homoerotic than you think it could be. Yes. I see so many screenshots of Free, and they just all look very muscled and cute. I'll watch it one day. I think it's quite long. Oh yeah, trauma. Also, speaking, yes, of trauma, Edgeworth did see his father get murdered. He got stuck in a lift with his father and one other man, and the other man shot his dad and then didn't get sent to jail, got found innocent, and then yeah, he was 9 years old. Vibes. This is the last case. I think there's two more or one more.
What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about?
Oh my god, my love. Oh, yes, and then there was this bit, but they're flashbacking it, so. A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. He basically keeps having nightmares of a memory that he has that he killed someone. I'm sure it's fine.
Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed?
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick. Yo! How's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya?
Swooning? Me?
No, yes. I do remember feeling faint. Right on! Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. I swear the whiplash this game gave me. We're talking about trauma. Anyway, here's Larry Butts. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today.
You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know. But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling you the truth about that night? What are you implying?
Nick?
I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two?
Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
Nah, he means me. Right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry.
Oh, me. But why Larry?
Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick?
Edgeworth, enough with the silent treatment.
Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Larry's a sleaze, but he also saved Edgeworth yesterday, so he's alright. Now don't fuck it up, Larry.
I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
Yeah, but he's my jerk. Oh no. Oh, the music. Oh no. You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait, was that when you two were classmates?
Yes. In grade school.
They saved me. Miles and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey, Larry! What's he talking about?
Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot.
Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. Oh my god, it's actually happening. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. A class trial? You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Oh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside.
Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that.
I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skip PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial. They just went full Lord of the Flies. It was insane. That was a conch. It was, oh my god, it was nuts. Trial? So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant.
This is adorable. Are you kidding me?
I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you, thief. Give the money back. You're such a meanie. No one play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. You shouldn't be allowed in the relay race or on the library committee. Give me back $5.50 since I loaned you. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix.
Oh my god. Oh my god. My heart is melting. Oh no.
I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize! The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Miles? He's so cute! It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up?
Oh, it's perfect.
This is always how it is. Everyone ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. I love them with my whole heart. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends.
I love them. They're tiny. Edgeworth, little baby Edgeworth yelling objection? Are you kidding?
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot.
That's when I learned what it meant to be alone.
That's when I learned what it meant to be alone.
Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it.
So, I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. Bro. I'm gonna become a defense attorney just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. It's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times, and he never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? Your Honor! Them! Your Honor! Miles and Edgeworth! No, Miles and... Your Honor! I don't know what I'm saying! Your Honor! Edgeworth and Phoenix! You based your entire life and career on the idea that you might meet Edgeworth again? Phoenix, I kinda gay whom says okay. They're just really good friends. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Add that on. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Oh, Nick. So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick. Oh. Nick, we have to save Mr. Edgeworth, and it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well maybe. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is.
You mean to tell me this man did the legally blonde gambit of following your crush to law school and it actually worked?
Yes. Holy... I have fan art in my brain that I've seen so many times, and it's one of my favorite Edgeworth Phoenix fan arts. I know it finally makes sense because of that. It's like Legally Blonde, but it's Phoenix and Edgeworth, and it's like Edgeworth being like, you're in law school, you passed the test, and Phoenix is like, what, like it's hard? Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. They seem to be very good friends. Yeah. My dirty fantasies. I mean, if Legally Blonde is a dirty fantasy, then sure. Absolutely. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Can we talk to Edgeworth? You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh. Right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Ah! Perhaps.
Them, Your Honor!
Damn. I don't think you changed. I think you changed too much, but we still have feelings, but oh my god. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth, if what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Hey, did you know I'm in love with you? It was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28th, its statute of limitations runs out. Tomorrow. Could that be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never. Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
Have you met a parrot? That'll make you happy.
Sorry, I'm not sure I can help you with that.
That's fair. Have a good day, Edgeworth. I am literally in love with you. I feel like it does seem like he's a bad role model. Like, in fact, a very bad one. I imagine Edward is like Jack from Final Fantasy, except when he walks away from combos, he has welcome to the Black Parade. How about we present Edward with our hand in marriage? I support it.
Hey, pal, long time no see.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Close one today, eh? I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half.
Sorry about that.
No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it.
Or a glove at him or something. I mean, he has told us he has unnecessary feelings. We're halfway there, really.
You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come on, May. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal.
Good luck.
Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. No one can go into the woods today.
Why? The woods?
A lot of us camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while.
I guess Lotta is in a lot of trouble.
Nice. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye.
Something about a teddy bear picnic.
Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work.
I think Maya ships it.
That old caretaker got away.
Yeah.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
Ahem.
I know that clearing of the throat anywhere.
Oh. Hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, huh? Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see?
Mr. Grossback, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right?
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm not sure.
If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance.
Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossback was doing here anyway? Who knows? Being suspicious. Hello, Polly. Hello, Bookster. How you doing? Nobody's home. Hello. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello. I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello. Do you want to talk? Polly, who committed the murder? Tell me right now. Criminally perfect parrot voice acting. Thank you. I stayed up all night playing Integrate for preparation of today. Hopefully we're in for a treat. I am excited. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bud's gonna hate me. Polly, #1 enemy. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. The OST is so good. It's great. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows that 1228 or something. Polly here knows the number of this to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228.
Hannah's got an incredible memory sometimes. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aww. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
Just like him admitting he murdered Gregory.
I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
I guess that might be a clue or two.
Oh.
Is it a letter admitting he The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter? Oh, boring.
There's no name or signature on this thing.
It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters.
Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Close enough.
Edgeworth? Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Why do I talk? I don't understand.
Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know. But it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter?
My plan is not... So my thought was that Yanni Yogi, who killed Gregory, wanted to kill Edgeworth or like destroy Edgeworth. But it doesn't make sense that he would want to kill the man who got him in, or like who helped him become innocent and got him off the trial.
Not the wet noodle, so true. What does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Yay! We're so good at clues. Ah!
What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, never mind.
What? Tell me.
Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week.
Oh my god.
See, that's why I didn't want to tell you.
Yeah, because I thought it was big stuff, Maya. When the noodles are dry. You gotta do a murder. Why would he ban that? He is very much not in his right mind. Like, he fell asleep on the stand. He is not... I feel like he would be kind of easily influenceable because of that, but yeah. He do be... not quite there. What about this? Someone wanted to frame you.
Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me. Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So, he is following this letter then? Which means there was someone else behind it? Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. It also says this is your last chance.
So before the statute of limitation?
Last chance? Well, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi? That's what I said!
Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent.
But then I don't get why he would want to...
I don't know why he would then want to get Hammond killed.
That's the bit that isn't connecting. Detective Prince!
Yes. channeling. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Flashback. Earthquake. Sorry, you gotta like roleplay. You gotta get really into it. Channel the elevator and Hegel quotes. This is an antithesis. Elevators go up. I hate you. Trash that lives in an attic. Yes, I'm him. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help, get us out. Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you?
I don't know. Thank you for the follow, by the way.
Right. Yeah. That's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all.
Yes, you did, Patchy. It's all going down. It's been wonderful. It's been so good. I just eating it up.
For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. Okay, I'm fine. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark.
Help! I can't breathe.
Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
I want to get out. Help! Get us out!
Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen.
I can't breathe. It's using up my air.
What?
Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you.
What? What are you?
Stop breathing my air. No. No, father. He's attacking father.
No! Because, oh no! Oh no, Edgeworth. Oh no. Oh no. And then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol.
Get away! Get away from my father!
And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But it's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I am wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe... There is, Nick! There is someone who also knows a lot about DL6. I love you. I'm so sorry. Everything hurts. Do you want a parrot? No! Oh my god. I thought okay, we're not going to present the picture of his dead father to him. I didn't do it. It didn't happen. I quit. I sorted it out. Gumshoe, you won't be going back today.
Oh really?
He said there was some guy here to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe.
Hey Miles, is this sort of chew you? Oh shit, I was sharing one. I'm gonna show you the parrot. Fuck.
You ever mix up a parrot and a piece of paper?
Happens to the best of us.
One day left, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. All right, mister. Tell me everything. Mr. Grossbug. Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, hmm?
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He
I see. So Mr. Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father.
It's only a dream. Only a dream.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled? Hmm?
Edgeworth, your father has stopped breathing. Is that all?
I can't. Not this again, man.
No. Well...
Also, consider this. Yogi quite suddenly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined.
Baby boy!
Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired and the deed was done.
No! I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close.
No!
What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. What does that mean? As in he had no friends? Or like, he didn't have like Mia was to us? Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor. Mia Fey.
My sister.
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Damn, really rolled that. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. Without peers and no one could compare to him. Oh, okay, thank you. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost, and died in despair, as it were.
I see.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I'm Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
Edgeworth's dad's ghost did. Sure.
It's only a possibility, mind you.
But a possibility nonetheless. Like, goddamn ghosts. Muddling up this trial. Oh,
so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially, he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait, what is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
my mind immediately went to Von Karma. I feel like this is a whole little hellish plot.
Karma, let's go. Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
I don't know yet.
Oh, was I wrong? Huh? Von Karma.
Wait, you're right, my boy. Oh my god, this is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it.
I used to see it all the time on call reports.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred von Karma himself.
But he taught Edgeworth.
What does this mean then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? If it truly was von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know what Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Oh no. How could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Because he raised him. Ah.
Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean?
Oh, because Gregory was trying to prove that Von Karma was a big damn liar. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Oh my god. You know what, Deadly West? I think you might be right.
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
I love how Phoenix does the thing where you're like, Edgeworth's dad, not Gregory. It's like, you have to say, hi, Edgeworth's dad. I'm just calling because I wanted to talk to Miles, if that's okay. Thank you, Miles's dad.
I can't call him Gregory. Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Hello, my father-in-law. My father-in-law did what?
Faulty evidence. It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor.
And he's such a perfectionist.
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like go to the sea? Or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe.
Maya.
Who are you?
You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. He wanted to keep a perfect record so badly. Why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick?
Von Karma is going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I had to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know?
I know that.
I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence.
He was 9.
I can't believe he'd kill someone.
But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care.
I know he's not guilty. He's my husband. Sorry, what?
Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright. If you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand.
Police materials. We're zooming. Hi. Sorry, I just have to see you to go over here. I think you'll find it's involuntary manslaughter committed by a minor. It wasn't his fault. It was an accident.
Wouldn't he be tried as a minor for the crime if he did it when he was 9?
I don't know in like real world, but this is Ace Attorney and nothing makes sense.
There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. It's you. I don't believe Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Well, now, I can't just let anyone wander around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there.
Von Karma?
Yeah, he just arrived actually.
But it's fine. Nick, let's hurry.
Gonna punch him. I mean, what? Gonna talk like an adult.
Dusty as always.
We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here.
Von Karma. What's this? Huh? One of the drawers here is open.
Someone must have been looking in it recently.
The label says unsolved cases evidence.
Unsolved cases.
Nick, the file for DL6. It's completely empty.
What? What are you doing in here?
Ah! Von Karma.
You. If I were to say he looks like a praying mantis, does someone understand? How do you know my name?
What? Huh?
Have we met?
Well, what are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor.
Oh my god, don't smile. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, put those teeth away.
Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed the veneer of amateurism. Just like his father.
Describing Edgeworth as romanticist.
It's fine. Just like his father, only second rate. Mr. Von Karma. You had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did, but what I don't get is... why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. I gotta seize.
Sorry.
Oh. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end.
Oh yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for 200 biddies, be a wolf, and for all the blesses. Thank you so much. I feel so blessed.
Because Edgeworth needed more angst, Mr. Wright.
I just love it. Like, I genuinely adore the fact that the game sets it up with Edgeworth being this really stoic, harsh prosecutor, and then finding out about his backstory and that he always wanted to be a defense lawyer is really cool. And then the fact that Von Karma describes Edgeworth as a romanticist and like says that he doesn't have the like harsh, like, it's just so cool seeing how different characters perceive Edgeworth and how important he is to Phoenix and all of that. It's so rad. I like it a lot.
Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow? You're right. So Von Karma is going to bring up the DL6 in court tomorrow.
Can we present the letter? I mean, maybe this is a bad move, but...
Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called that by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What?
Nick, what is that thing? A stun gun? For self-defense, usually.
Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
Just gonna leave us in suspense for a bit. G-Force, thank you so much for the 15 months. Thank you, welcome back. I hope you're doing really, really well. Thank you so much.
6,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it usually. Now, give me the letter.
No! No!
Whoa! What are you?
Nick, run! Ah!
Maya! Out of my way.
Ah!
Oh. They got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped fast. Maya, is she okay? Maya. Maya, open your eyes. Maya! The letter. Did he take it? Huh? Yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we needed her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Huh? Maya? She's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Maya, look at you go! I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Damn, what a day. What a day. Oh, oops, sorry, I'm trying to scroll and read chat, but it messes up the game. But surely the assault taking place literally within a police station will be quickly... who am I kidding? What do you mean? The police not being great? No way. Final day. Oh, shit. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are gonna get settled at last. A lot of things. Ugh. What's the big deal? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. Oh my god. Okay. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Truly a shocking turn of events. Hey. What a stunning beauty. Okay. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Whoa, pow! Is that Gumshoe? Oh. What's going into that girl? Detective Gumshoe! Morning, Mr. Edgeworth? Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? Sparks are flying in this heated trial. Incredible. I love it. He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Yeah, let's shake Von Karma's hand. District Court, courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. He spoke. Right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
This is gonna go fantastically. I'm sure. Lantern guys, yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness, why did you run away yesterday?
Witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Oh. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did, but I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of them motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is.
Right. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it.
We're gonna press everything. I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday like I did. Are you sorry?
I'll call what you did running away and not just leaving.
You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do.
I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see?
Food?
Yeah, well, Polly's a bit of a gourmand, you see? She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack?
Well, I kind of got lost, you see.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
But he didn't feed Polly all last night. Or anything. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. I see. So he was lost.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses.
I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow.
Why?
You literally do, though.
You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yep, seems like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible. I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness, please continue.
Well, we have the letter, but it's not named is the issue. I need one of those motive things, and I don't got one.
Oh, because he stole it as well. Oh, of course he did. First things first, I have to prove who this man really is. Do that and the motive will prove itself.
Has the bug committed crimes yet?
Almost definitely.
Buds are part of the bourgeoisie, so must have. No, we saw Polly. Polly is part of a man's alibi.
How can you say that you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I had to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes. Yes, Your Honor? You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of those statements are lies. Order, order. Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself, so who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name. Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yoga, a former court bailiff. Yogi. That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident. Figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? Ugh. This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's right, Mr. Yogi right here, right now, we're just gonna save. Sorry to interrupt. Then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see, that makes sense. Huh? I'm so very sorry, Mr. Wright. Haven't they lost all the evidence because he stole it? Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff, yeah? What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past? Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No. What will you do now, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no? No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as... Please, there is someone. There is someone. Is it happening? There is someone. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we gonna do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief. Huh? Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up? On my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's parrot.
I just want to screenshot something real quick. Thank you. My lord. Okay, sorry, just wanted to tweet that. This is the wacky shit in game number 1. Oh no, not parrot voice. Oh god. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Christ. Order. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Oh, well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yes! Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. My God. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. You have to say Polly first. The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Ahem. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us. Stunning. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you gonna do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Well, we know that we need to say Polly. Hello. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right. What do I say? Have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago. Yeah, it reminded us of the DL6 incident. Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6. I'm a parrot. If I can get Polly to say that here, that would prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Alert! That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot something we forgot. Alert! Uh-oh. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? Well, I guess we should try to get some more information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. What the actual hell is happening? Parrots! Who is suing the parrot? The parrot is a witness to a crime. Oh, oops. Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information. We need to show this judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
Can you ask it a question again, please, Maya? Witness, you can't just say hello. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Can you please ask what's your name?
Maybe I should get her to say her name?
Polly! Polly, what's your name? Polly! Polly!
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity?
Of course.
Yes, it does. Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Then show us the proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi.
Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... the parrot itself? Mr. Wright, I had hoped you would have learned this by now. Making random guesses here is a waste of court time. Hold on, let me save. That is all. Witness, continue your testimony. Back. 45 minutes ago, in my nightmares, I saw myself kill my father. I am the murderer. Now, let the parrot take the stand. Edgeworth is crying in this courtroom. I guess we should try to get some information out of her. Out it. Hello. Hello. What's the save number?
Why the safe? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what was the number of the safe in the shack? 1228! 1228!
My, what a reckless parrot.
Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. Well, it's in the shack. Actually it does. That's why I had her say it.
Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
I don't know. I just speak and then hopefully something goes right. Okay, what could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true true identity? What? 228! It's the day! 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 Take that! The DL6 case file.
What is this obsession you have with that case, Mr. Wright?
Where in this file is something relating to that safe number? In the case summary.
It's on the case summary page.
The case summary. Specifically, the date of which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident, December 28th.
Why, that's today's date! 15 years ago!
And the number on that safe is 1228.
Ah!
He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Objection. That is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number one. Okay. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing. Indeed. Alone it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need to see some other corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence.
Right.
But what? Very well, witness. You may continue. Okay, so we need to do the other question, but find the right evidence for it. We got this. Save again. Objection. I come at him extremely conceited. His voice is so deep. The difference between Phoenix and Von Karma saying objection is like objection. Objection. Okay, you're gonna say what's your name? Polly. Polly. I think I need to get better at my squats. Okay, yes, of course it does. Yes, it does. Huh. Fascinating. You claim? Yeah. Show us the proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi, Your Honor. The proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... The parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity. Okay. We'll figure this out. It's not like... Oh my god, he named the parrot after his fiance? Are you kidding? Well, there you go. The DL6 case file. Objection. It's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on then? It's in the suspect data. Very well, Mr. Wright. Please show us the page. Where is this file? It is the information suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Oh, indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does that make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. She's only 7 years old! What? That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, true coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Von Karma has canonically fucked. Have fun with that information. Well... Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. Witness, tell us your name. Wait, this witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nikki looks totally different. This is real, Yogi. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name. I don't feel like he needs a different voice now. My name. It's not that different. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. The true chef of the wet noodle. Order, order. Yanni Yogi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond? And tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death?
Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond. He said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Holy fucking shit. Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then, the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent. In this case, at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? Angel, light of my life. There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you were cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yay! That is all. This court is adjourned. I'm so proud. Edgeworth. No! 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 Oh, God damn it! First time catching your live. Been going through your Persona 5 playthrough. I hope you've been really enjoying it. It's probably one of my favorite playthroughs I've ever had. And welcome to the live event. Did someone just say objection? It wasn't Von Karma. Phoenix, what is your name? Miles Edgeworth. You didn't. He wants to, oh no. He has so much self. Oh no, he doesn't like himself. Wait, but that means, no. Edgeworth. Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick, Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's gonna say he's guilty. He's gonna tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's gonna tell them he killed his own dad. Oh, what do we do? I want to leave it to Edgeworth because I feel like this is like an Edgeworth growth moment of like, he feels like he's having growth, but also you were 9, Edgeworth. It really wasn't your fault. I'm gonna say. This is Engine Room Part 2. This is Engine Room Part 2. Go on. Off you go. No, I'm not. I'm sure Edgeworth thought about this one long and hard. This isn't my place to interfere. Nick, are you sure? There's nothing we can do about it. This is his problem now. For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare, that's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer. The criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me, Your Honor. I confess my guilt. I am guilty for the DL6, the statute of limitations which ends today. The culprit is me.
Order, order, order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitation runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
He was 9 at the time. Let's forget about that. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I would consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. My, oh my. Sorry, my brother is going to Korea today. On holiday. And he said, he just texted me, goddamn safety video is a K-pop song. And we have a lot. I'm so same. We were meant to go together, and then he decided he didn't want to wait, and he went, "I'm gonna go by myself." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And naturally, because my brother is my brother, I say, "Have a safe flight." He said, "Cheers, mate." Cheers, mate. I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort. It's okay. Oh, gumshoe. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you. Kill your dad. I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. You were 9! You had oxygen deprivation! Sorry, I believe I'm receiving video of the... Oh, God. Okay. This is just crazy. Crazy!
Nick, what are you doing? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Thank you! That is so sweet. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's so kind. Jokemel? I'm probably butchering that. I hope you enjoy your emotes. But it wasn't murder, it was manslaughter at best. This is the video. This is the K-pop safety demonstration video. Oh my God. Enjoy. Listen to twice the whole flight. Please. Hi Bunny, how's it going?
I'm getting my case ready.
Your case?
For what? Oh, isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
I love them so much. I just love that, like, that's just so natural. Like, Phoenix is just like, yeah, of course I'm gonna defend Edgeworth. What do you mean? Why wouldn't I? Them, Your Honor. Them. Oh my God.
What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it. In court.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth.
But I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. Your Honor. Your Honor, they are in love. They are guilty. They are guilty for being absolutely obsessed with each other. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Slightly concerning, you don't normally do that, but it's fine. Does the defense have any objections? No. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Miles Edgeworth takes a stand. Ooh, that's my husband! Let's go!
Phoenix, stop embarrassing me.
Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth, I am a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is it correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please.
Ah!
That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot and then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
And until now you thought this memory was a dream?
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Bah! That is the claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Edgeworth was very small. He had less oxygen, and he just couldn't.
Yes, Your Honor.
That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As he went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. Can we... I want to check this. Elevator, just a courthouse. Air in the elevator was oxygen depleted at time of incident. No clues found on the scene. Is the gun not a clue? I mean, trapped in an elevator, returning from a lost trial with son, Miles Edgeworth, age 9. One bullet was found in heart. The murder weapon was fired twice! And he only remembers once. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot. I am getting you innocent, husband. The gun fired once. Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, you've echoed in my head every day. The gunshot and that horrible scream. The scream. Hello. I would like to contradict you, love of my life. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded.
I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which... the victim data? Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Your Honor, as I am sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots were fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case? Well, I have the bullet. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. What? Impossible. Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Let's save, yeah. I've got a clean record so far. Oh wait, actually no, I think that's mean... Oh no, is this what I'm risking? Let's see. Show us your proof. Do you have any evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? Did ballistic markings... would they show... like, would it I don't know if it would be like, yeah, that's how many... I think it's the only evidence I have. We're gonna go for it. Mr. Wright, please think how we feel having to look at this evidence time and time again. I mean, I don't really mean any harm by it, Your Honor. Not meaning any harm and not doing any harm are two different things, Mr. Wright. Try again. Okay, I'm so sorry. My bad. Maybe I do have evidence. The second firing of this pistol is related to that incident. The gunshot! There's a bullet hole! Look at this photograph! Look! This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim is lying there as Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired? Where? Your Honor, please get a clue. Look. Here. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. You sassed them, Phoenix. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol, yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the first shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who else? Who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. The case summary. That's on page 1. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found at the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet... I have it! Wait, no, I don't have the other one. Oh, no, wait, no. But I can say that there was some... Oh, I don't know. I'm losing my mind. He does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because it was never fired. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter, the whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Order. I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one... I just love looking at the chat and seeing people yell at the characters. It makes me so happy. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So, all we have is a single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. What? I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. God, how did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. You just... Does the judge just accept that there was a gun hole in the door and it just magically got there? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? Sorry, Maya. What? Looks like I was wrong. Nick? If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just... When I saw the photograph, I thought the 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person. Someone else who fired the killing shot, but now... I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick? Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention? Yes, I did. No. He's accepted the guilt. Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things that I should be saying. But my mind's gone blank and I can't find the words. Mr. Wright. Your Honor, I object. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, huh? Oh, Nick, I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh no. It must exist. Mia! The second bullet. What? What did you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it. It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Mia. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It existed. What? We've just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer. The murderer. Then tell us just who this murderer is. I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
Of course there was a need. That's why they took it.
What possible reason could they have had? Oh, well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is... the bullet would be proof.
Maybe they thought the bullet would be used as proof. Proof? It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. Oh, jeez. I think I went for the wrong one. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Well, why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired?
Oh, right.
Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to penalize you. Oh, this isn't going so well. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? He didn't need it.
Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for the stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Had to take it. The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright.
What do you mean?
Well, for instance...
For instance, what?
Maybe the bullet hit the murderer. The bullet hit the murderer. Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know?
Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened?
But then how did it create a bullet hole in the... I don't... Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer himself was shot. And they left with the second bullet still inside of them. Thus leaving only 1 bullet at the scene of the crime? Yeah, I guess that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other 2 people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yana Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean... What if it was Von Karma? Because Von Karma had just like had his perfect record called out by Gregory. Gregory lost the case, but he was like, he called out Von Karma, and Von Karma had his Von Karma is the biggest perfectionist in the world, the biggest whatever, and he couldn't live with that. And he had this grudge against Gregory, which would mean that he would still want to encourage revenge against Edgeworth because he was like so... The murderer came from the outside, yes. The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. I thought you shot it through the door because of the... I still don't understand how we have the bullet hole in the door, but fine. Oh, because it came out. No. It makes sense. It makes sense. I'm here because it's the one that goes out the door, the Edgeworth. Right. In it. Yep. Mr. Wright. You are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Gregory Edgeworth teleports his phone. Oh my god! Wow. It must have been quite the shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in this many years of prosecuting. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Which would mean... It could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. And that was why he's so eager to get Edgeworth, because today's the last day, so he was so eager to get Edgeworth accused. It was Von Karma. Oh man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from the outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? I don't know what better time there is. Also, if he was shot in the arm, I don't know, because this is like how the sprites are working, but Von Karma only uses one arm in all of his sprites. So maybe he just lost, like... Oh, I don't know, man. Your Honor, there is a suspect, one lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? Oh, my hands are shaking. What? Von Karma. Von Karma? You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor, the one standing right over there? You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Why did I go under the knife, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Oh, Nick, let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth. I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. So it just healed around the bullet wound? What? So the bullet's still inside him? Get the metal detector out! We still have it. We can do it. Oh, nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick?
Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull out bullets out of yourself. Wait, what does that mean? The bullet has to be somewhere, but
We're not actually. Please don't say we're actually doing this. I can't.
well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
But this is show evidence. Can we use the metal detector?
Alright, Miss Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... I want to use the metal detector. I don't even know if that's right. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean...
I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Is that even possible? For all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find. It is! I was so right! I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Order, order, order! Your Honor, the defense requests that we will be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, but you have to give it a shot. I reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma. You. It was you. And Von Karma like raised Edgeworth. Oh my god. I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
You are the peskiest man in the world.
But Mr. Von Karma, how can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I. Mr. Wright. Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course you can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence. I was gonna say, we have the evidence of what the other ballistic evidence, but I think that would require removing the bullet from his shoulder, which I don't know if we can do that today. It's fine.
That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday.
But we have something. We can prove that Maya was useful. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime.
So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof.
That's a bullet. Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. And he was the one who described it, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, he was. Anyway, ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Get away. Get away from my father. It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Mr. Von Karma. Only you would dare defy me. So it was you. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record, and you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death, death. "15 years earlier. Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth. It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Holy f, I was unconscious as well? Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. Holy fuck. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge. What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. You said it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. Woo! That is all. This court is adjourned. Cool, blimey, Governor. Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know. I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right? Yeah. I'm not sure how to say this. I know, Trey, thank you! I see. Thank you, Wright. You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. Just got you there. Whoa! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, but who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. Yo, headcanoning, the party, they get a little tipsy. Edgeworth pulls Phoenix aside. He's got really rosy cheeks. Oh no, they're kissing. Oh no, feelings are being shared. Anyway, it's fine.
Hello, LGBT. Let's go, lesbians!
A bunch of lesbians at the zoo. Thank you so much for the 400 biddies. Let's go, LGBTQ community. Thank you so much, Beowulf, for the 400 biddies. That was the most perfect. I see. Oop. I feel foolish. Don't worry, take it a little bit at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all! Lotta! Y'all were great in that. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats! Thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. You did not, Lotta. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let's bygones be bygones, yeah. Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? I went back to college. I gave up on trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Is Larry here too? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Beyonce. She's gonna live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that coming. Yo, Reggie, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration?
That's unusual for you. Sorry, that was too much emphasis on the word celebration. Let me retry that. Celebration. That's unusual for you. Harry Buds, you came along tonight too. You come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh. Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah, what's up? That envelope that Larry gave me.
It's got money in it.
Well, yeah, that's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
Is it gonna be $38? It's $38, right?
Oh, what a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. 38 exactly? Nick! Wasn't that the exact amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $38. No. No, Larry, it was you! What are you so surprised about, Wright? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? That doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
He refused to admit that he knew the story, but he remembers the whole story anyway. I never was good at history.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the buds. I know. Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh?
Edgeworth.
You should have told me. Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes. There you have it.
Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, you always have been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, and you get worked up too easily too. Death! The death sentence for both of you! Man, if only I'd known I'd become a prosecutor!
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Want to switch, right?
Hey y'all, line up, I'll take a photo! Hey, photo time, let's go! And after that, dinner on me!
Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention.
My headcanon, it's dead.
Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday.
My head hurts. It's still only 5.
Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter.
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
What?
Goodbye? What time is it? First trains for the mountains have already left. To the station. Vaya! I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick? Maya! Oh. So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Wait! What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped and Mr. Grosspike and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Boom. Boom. Boom.
A bullet?
Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6, but you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma, and you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick.
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm gonna complete my training and come back.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
Of course you will.
You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that.
So, this is it. See you soon, Maya.
Mimi. Oh, that's really cute. Stop.
Thanks, Nick.
And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. And now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim. Ah, yes, Your Honor. Oh, God, I got a bad feeling about this. Hey pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Whoop, Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Sounded like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh?
I love Edgeworth so much.
Huh, Nick? Haven't seen him lately. Me, I've been working at a cheese shop. That's Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call a cheap date. Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. Oh, okay. Give me one final Phoenix Edgeworth interaction, I beg.
Oh, right. Yes, I remember him. He's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he was grateful.
Larry DMing Instagram models. Oh, not this guy. Oh, do you think April May is going to show up? Phoenix Wright? Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for. Yes. Oh, you should know I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by.
He was a tutorial guy?
I don't remember. You think you're whatever. Oh, yeah, it's you. Phoenix Wright. He asked me as understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. The days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
The music in this game is really delightful, I do have to say. Good job. Phoenix Wright, is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. And now that I know what DVD is or everything these days are, I'm supposed to... Yep, so true.
I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I'm sure that Phoenix, Mr. What?
Oh, I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over.
I wouldn't want to ruin any kids' dreams, you know.
It's a banger soundtrack, I say, and I've only watched you play. It's really good.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway?
Pink Princess, greenlit on Netflix, let's go. Oh, my favorite.
Right, who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, all right? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog! It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age.
Yes, this is Gamer King. Yes, truly.
Yeah, I remember right. Oh, me, I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer.
You know what, that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind him there's a ghost. For real. Oh my god, is it Mia? No, 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 no. If Mia, then the fingers are my feelings. Look at them! Oh my god, look at Edgeworth. Look at Mia, look at Phoenix. My heart. Haha, JK. A brand new episode has been added. I would love to save my progress. Wow, what a day, eh? Edgeworth with a little smile. Hee 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 hee. Oh my god, this was the best case. This is the best case, Sota. It was so good. Oh, I'm sorry you missed the parrot. The parrot was beautiful, to be honest. I love this case. This case makes me so unbelievably, stupidly happy. Oh my god. That was pretty cool. It's so good. Like, I just love Edgeworth. I just love Edgeworth, and I love his feelings that he has for Phoenix, and I love that Phoenix has feelings for Edgeworth, and I love that they're just gay. They're just in love. It really is the case of all time. It must be. Play a little bit more. I know. I really saved it for a while, huh? Oopsies. Hee 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 hee. Ah, that was so good. Wrightworth shippers keep winning. Wrightworth is amazing. I literally want to make a YouTube video just of this case because it was just so good. And I feel like it was like the best content. I didn't expect to understand that ship as much as I do now. Like, I get it. It's so good. I literally want to go read Phoenix Edgeworth fanfiction. Like, I just like all the headcanons that you could come up with of like what happened after this case. We're doing another Persona game before the next case. We might be doing Danganronpa. We really are just working our way through the graph.
Because of you, I am overcome with unnecessary feelings. Edgeworth, from one totally straight man to another. There are spoilers in fic. I think I would just like search for tags of like a Christmas case or something. I saw an article in San Francisco newspaper recently about Wrightworth and its cultural impacts. The joy that this brings me is unprecedented. Holy God. Damn, what a game. I loved this so much. I'm so glad that a lot of people got really into it. And like when there was stuff happening and I'd look over to chat and I'd just see people being like, screw you, Judge. Shut up, Von Karma. Oh my God, that brought me so much joy. Thank you all so much for hanging out. This was really, really fun. This is the best case. I love this case so much.
Yes, it was so good.
Tomorrow. Oh, so by the way, I'm gonna be streaming again in like an hour and 45 minutes. Because we're gonna be watching the Final Fantasy presentation. Bring your clown outfits. I'm gonna do that. Will you finish the rest of the trilogy? I think eventually. I don't know. I'm kind of torn because I might play Danganronpa tomorrow for the first time. But then it would be good to finish Phoenix, right? We are not clowns. We are the whole circus.
Yes.
I'll be here to watch the circus. Yeah. I've never played Danganronpa before. I have no clue what it's about, apart from that there's like a teddy. I think the teddy bear is evil. I don't know though. It could be good. I was gonna say perhaps rest your voice, but at that, the alternative is Danganronpa. That's not an option. No, I only play visual novels. My voice, it's going. I think it's not a huge deal if you want to do a couple cases at a time between games. Yeah, I think so too. You can see the influence of Ace Tiny on Dangan. That's really cool. I'm currently playing off stream. I'm playing Umineko, which is a visual novel. And apparently that's also pretty Ace Attorney inspired, which is cool. Don't worry, I've not looked anything up about Danganronpa. I've just bought the game. Actually, I don't think I've even bought it yet. But no, I haven't looked anything up, so yes. I know nothing. I like knowing nothing.
Yeah.
Otome, there's still like an Otome game I want to play off stream, but like record it and put it on YouTube. It's sadly really bad with spoilers, and it's a spoiler heavy game, so we'll have to hunt the backseat gamers with a sniper or something. Damn. Nah, I'm sure we'll be fine. We got through Undertale. On stream, and I wasn't spoiled for anything. So, crossing our fingers. Crossing our fingers. Yeah, I wasn't spoiled for anything Persona, which is pretty impressive. Yeah, I mean, I spoiled myself by like just predicting shit all the time. That was fine. But no, truly, engine room, I had no clue. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm gonna go chill and take a breather until I'm back streaming again. So I hope you all have a delightful couple of hours if you're returning, or a couple or the rest of your evening, or if you are not returning to this stream. So either way, I'll see you later, or have a good one. Yes. Thanks for the parrot. Hello. Parrot. Goodbye, everyone. I won't raid just because I'm gonna go live again later. But bye. I'll see you later. See you. Bye bye.